Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast.
I'm here for Peter. Not today, not right now.
Well, in our classic review of Lilith Hellfire, I think you're going to get an extra size Peter. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Oh, welcome.
Is it finally a giant-sized man thing? Wish I was this close, so close to doing for our Halloween issue, by the way.
You should have. Anyway, yes, check out Capes and Lunatics episode 233. But right now, this is the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is
Lilith Hellfire, of course.
That's right, kids. So, again, yes, Lilith is getting extra Peter this week with our review of Spectacular Spider-Man 189.
Ew.
The last week of our Green Gobble Gobble month.
It went by so fast.
And give you a review of new issue of Amazing Spider-Man 77.
Episode 152 starts right now.
You didn't even pause. Episode 152 starts right now. Oh, wait a second. Episode 152 starts right now. All right. So, yes, last week of Green Gobble Gobble month, because, again, next week will already be a Scarlet Pimps episode.
It goes by so quick.
And
the
then
Gobble Gobble month.
And then 2 weeks after that will be another Scarlet Pimps. Because December's all on. December's all wacky with the movie review and the Thwippies. So yes. Next week a Scarlet Pimps episode, and 2 weeks after the December episode, because
exciting times to be a pimp.
I expect feedback from the Scarlet Pimps, by the way, so let them know.
On what? Oh, the Thwippies?
Yes.
Okay.
Even if it is all Spider-Woman. If you say so, Ray, we believe you, Ray.
I'll be like, Ray, write in vote Ben Riley. All right, so
disqualified.
Oh,
I kid.
How dare you? All right, so let's get started here with Spectacular Spider-Man number 189. You'll know it because it was that month with all the holographic little squares on the covers. This was the blue cover. All right, so oh Lord, I love J.M. DeMatteis, but this title is a little on the nose. The Osborn Legacy.
Imperious Rex. Wait a minute.
If you could hear a title.
And yes. Let's just be honest, Molten Man, you know there's nothing but trouble coming. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Whoa. Hey-oh. Mark. All right, so yes. Written by our friend, Mr. J.M. DeMatteis. And again, head over to the Patreon because our interview for November, besides our friend, Mr. D.G. Chichester, we'll be talking to Mr. DeMatteis about The Child Within, which you should have heard 2 episodes ago, but...
classic team up because Mr. Hall's back with us.
Do
you have this floppy?
Yes, I do. I didn't pull it out.
Do you have this floppy?
I do. I didn't pull it out.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Why do you?
Yep.
No, I didn't pull my floppy.
It's not in very good condition, but I have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you buy it used?
I did.
Okay. Well, not quite card. It's not quite cardstock cover, is it?
No.
No.
I don't know what it is. It's a weird mix.
It's cheap cardboard.
It's like Walmart shipping boxes.
Penguin Random House.
You leave them alone. They're doing the best they can do.
Hey, they learned their lesson. They're putting bubbles in there this week, aren't they?
All the money I spent at the Scholastic Book Fair that were penguin books. They should be living off the interest is all I'm saying.
Exactly, off all of us. Exactly. All right. So yes, writer J.M.D. Mateus, penciler and inker Sal Buscema. So someone's getting right cross, kids. As Ray said, with mouth agog. That's what he said last
Damn
time.
Australians.
A couple of balls down the gob.
I'll leave Ray alone.
Sex on the mind.
Ray might hear this. Come on, Phil. He's a patron. Be nice.
He knows what he said.
The hard master.
Anyway, kids, yes, thank you to our patrons, Ray and Justin. Okay. Can't even get to the credits. Colorist Bob Sharon, letterer Rick Parker, and no relation, and editor Danny Fingeroth and Eric Fiend. Oh my lord, should we do this backup story too so you have an excuse to drink in the future?
Or now.
Well, I mean alcohol. Blame it on that.
Like I said, or now.
Oh my. Okay, it's Thursday night, kids. All right. Peter Parker sits at home staring at the gift passed along to him via his Aunt May. That's right, kids. Harry Osborn sent him a package.
It's a jack in a box, not to be confused with a dick in a box.
Whoa! I said package.
Gotta be gentle with the package.
Oh,
Gotta be quicker on that trigger, Phil. I get it. Out of the gooch. I'm here for dick.
Anyway,
that's literally all the euphemisms for a jack in the box. So I can't confirm.
It's a jack in the box, and as he gazes at it grimly, his wife Mary Jane returns home from shooting an episode of Secret Hospital.
Oh, take a drink. Secret Hospital's back.
That's right.
Who's harassing us on the live chat?
Lilith Hellfire, you coming to us from Bruce Wayne's study? I don't know. Yeah. Anonymous Facebook user. I was gonna say that can't be right. Invoking the name of Batman, can it?
Definitely not. That would be. This is Wayne State Manor.
I love Batman.
See, he loves Batman. You people always make me have to see who you are. That's right. I said you people.
You gotta do the permissions for StreamYard if you want to be famous on YouTube.
I know. They ain't let any random noob in here to talk Spider-Man. How dare you?
Well, if we let Charlie Esser speak Spider-Man, it's fine.
Oh,
he's not gonna hear this.
Only when Otto's involved, you know.
We're doing me now.
Superior puss.
Whoa!
Octopus. What?
Jeez, you're as bad as he is.
Everyone loves cocaine.
And here we go, mystery person. It's Kristen.
Hey, what are you doing up this late, Professor?
I think she's gone. I think she's gone already, but she probably poked her head and went, "Oh, it's Spider. Oh, it's Marvel."
I feel your sister sometimes.
She's probably like, "It's not Nightwing or Batman." Bye.
Back to this Jack in the Box and Secret Hospital.
Oh man, the first two sentences.
I know it was a downward spiral. Because listen, he starts cranking the arm on the Jack in the Box. That's all I'm saying. They set us up for failure with this issue.
He was cranking.
Talk about a gobble gobble month.
Oh, all right. So, yes, as Lilith Hellfire said, yes, he's cranking that Jack in the Box.
Gobble gobble.
When she sits down with him, Peter doesn't say a word and starts cranking the arm on the Jack.
You've been gone so long, Mary Jane.
I was gonna say, I'm glad that love is still alive in that marriage. Gets him to crank that Jack-in-the-Box. Suddenly, a replica of the Green Goblin pops out with a sign reading, "Gotcha!"
Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if it would have said gobble, gobble, or goblin or something? Just for the branding.
If only we had a time machine, Lilith Hellfire. We got in JMD Mateus's head.
Gobble, gobble.
It's the green turkey instead of the
Oh my.
Gobble, gobble. Sausage.
Poor Liz, though.
I know. With "got you" written on it. While downstairs, Liz Osborne breaks down while trying to process the departure of her husband. She's comforted by her stepbrother, Mark.
Hey, man, that's how a lot of my Pornhub stuff starts.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. The stepbrother.
Hashtag don't judge me. No kink shame.
Oh my. That's weird. You're an only child too.
Exactly.
Mark suggests that she gets help, and Liz's son, Normie, enters the room.
Normie has entered the chat. I repeat, Normie has entered the chat.
Here, let me name my son after his serial killer grandfather. She is horrified that he's holding on the goblin's pumpkin bombs in his hands. She demands to know where the boy got it, but before he can answer, the bomb sprays gas that knocks them out.
Green Goblin has now entered the chat.
As soon as everyone is down on the ground, the Green Goblin enters the apartment.
That's how you creeping on my wife.
I've seen those movies. Back upstairs, Peter tells Mary Jane where the goblin in a box came from. I wonder. Thinking the whole thing over gives Mary Jane a headache, and she goes into the bedroom to get an aspirin. As Peter crushes the gift from Harry, Mary Jane calls for him to come into the bedroom. He's like,
Hey-o.
"Hey-o." There
I
they,
thought you had a headache, honey.
you think that's kinky? Then, as Peter, Mary Jane calls for him to come in the bedroom. There they find a life-size Spider-Man doll on the bed.
Whose room is this? Lilith Hellfires? What's going on here?
Hey, if you're gonna have a threesome, have it with yourself, I guess. Hey,
They don't make costumes for the life dolls yet. What's going on here?
oh my, you would know. Okay, here's a question.
Invest. It's not too late. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a very big thing. Anyway.
So which one do you have? The Chris Evans or the Cory Booker or the Joe Manganiello? Which one do you have, Lilith Hellfire?
Chris Evans can get it. They're all generic right now, but we're working on that.
Oh, do you just like change the heads on it, Lilith Hellfire? Is that what you do?
That's the prototype we're working on.
No, Manganiello can get it.
Will's like, wait a minute, they come with heads?
Nice.
It's
good that Kristen left. She's a good egg. She didn't deserve that.
You know, a certain patron is gonna like that. This conversation. He's like, yes, anything but I love Batman. Yes.
It was just a really nice package.
And okay, I think a new rule needs to be established. If you mention Willie Lumpkin, you got to show Willie Lumpkin. That's all I'm saying.
Wiggle them ears. Okay, Charlie. Yeah, life-size Spider-Man doll.
What's going on in the story, man?
I know.
Who wrote this? Me?
Mr. JMD Mateus, man. Oh, some of his stories, I think he does have a sense of humor like us. Suddenly, Peter's spider sense goes off.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
And he pushes Mary Jane to the ground. Suddenly, the doll explodes, spraying the room with nothing but harmless paper. Peter realizes that Harry
What a waste of butter.
Oh,
Oh, what a waste of butter.
But Peter realizes that Harry is just playing him. Mary Jane suddenly thinks about Liz and little Normie, and the couple rush downstairs to check on their neighbors. They find the apartment deserted. Searching for clues, they find an envelope addressed to Peter Parker Arachnid.
Damn.
Oh, calling him out.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Opening it, all that Peter finds a letter with a single word, "Gotcha," written on. And he
Oh, we
never.
should have done this for April Fools instead.
Oh yeah, I know. But it's like, gotcha. Harry will keep saying this even when he's dead for like 30 years.
It's true.
Even as kindred.
Oh, it's too soon.
The Parkers are speechless, and Peter drops the piece of paper on the ground. Meanwhile, Liz, Mark, and little Normie wake up and find themselves at the old Osborne mansion dining room. There, I don't know if it's the actual dining room, though. There, the Green Goblin proposes a toast to the endurance of the Osborne family. Seeing that, tell you what, kid, if you have to brag about your endurance, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, little Hellfire?
Well, that is Harry's theme song. Little
Whoa!
slide whistle. Little sad slide whistle. That's him.
It's Harry Osborne. Seeing that Normie is frowning, the Goblin picks the boy up and begins dancing around with him. Oh my lord! You could see him breaking out in a song like a musical. Oh, your father is crazy.
Poor Normie's gonna be a villain. I don't know how to tell y'all this, but he's gonna be a villain.
I mean, he's already ripping the heads off Spider-Man dolls.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Green Goblin danced around with him. He assures Normie that he is back again, and this brings joy to the young child. When he reaches out for Liz to join them, she cringes away. When the Goblin tries to convince his wife that they can be a family again, Liz panics and tries to flee. But when she opens the massive dining room doors, she discovers that Harry has bricked it over.
Ooh, worst nightmare. Stuck at a dinner party with Harry Osborne. I feel your sister.
Lilith Hellfire, man. Dinner parties. That's
I should do that for Thanksgiving. just be like, yes, just brick over one of the entrances for poops and giggles. Like, yeah, try to open that door. You're stuck with me now.
Oh, please, you're gonna be too busy watching. What is it again? Saved by the Bell?
Yes, sir.
Instead of Hawkeye?
Well, I'll get to it. Obviously.
It's soaking.
It was a joke anyway. It was a joke.
Sure. After me and Noel,
I mean, it's not like Kelly Thompson wrote an episode, so what do I care?
I thought you liked Hawkeye, though.
I know I do. I was just, like I said, it was just a joke.
Sure, after your public shaming.
I have no shame. Don't you know that by now?
Oh, please. We all know how you're going to spend Thanksgiving. I saw that video from your car.
We were busy boning. You mean listening to Backstreet Boys waiting in a Dairy Queen drive-thru? Probably.
And I knew that was a setup. That wasn't a real boyfriend of yours because he actually got a few words out. I'm like, her men aren't allowed to speak. What BS is this?
Oh, you make me sound like a harpy, but it's true.
If that was real, you would have been like, silence!
Now, they were recording, so, I had to pretend like I'm nice.
Oh, honey.
Somewhat.
Oh, honey, put down the phone. A minute that phone gets turned off. Shut up! Service me!
Speaking of servicing people.
That's when Mark tries to convince Harry that he needs help, but the Goblin turns on him when it is just...
He's like, listen here, Molten Man, you shut the hell up. You're about one step away from being as sad as a freaking Sandman.
Oh, please. He wishes he was Sandman. Oh, please, don't make me throw you in the same trash bin with Willow the Wisp. Come on.
Nice.
Rocket Racer. Come on.
Scourge didn't get rid of you? Like, what are you doing here?
Dude, you go to the retirement home with Big Wheel, okay? Hypno Hustler.
Oh my god.
The Mind Worm.
Spider-Man rogues.
I could do this all day.
I see why we're stuck with Dr. Octopus and Kingpin. I see.
And Venom.
Well, Venom is understandable. It's his dark psyche. I get that one.
I know. Hey, man. We're all
it's his Bizarro, okay?
Oh my god, Venom. We're like, oh, that movie was okay. Man, they accomplished their mission, man. Not only is my son gonna be Venom for Halloween, I was just texting with Tyler yesterday. Solo is gonna be Venom also this Halloween. Yes.
No. No. Superboy Prime or nothing. Shame on Tyler for allowing this travesty to happen.
Tell you, man, throwing an alien symbiote in a movie with some chickens, man, and you bring all the kids, man. But yeah, he tells Harry he needs help, but the goblin turns on him when it is suggested he might be mad. He strikes the Molten Man with a pumpkin bomb and then strikes him aside. This is one of your dinner parties. The Green Goblin warns Mark about trying to split up his family, threatening to kill him if he tries.
He's like, I saw you making the moves on my. I told you.
Whoa. I've seen Lilith Hellfire's hard drive. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is searching for the Green Goblin and his family. He thinks about all of the tragedy the legacy of the Green Goblin has caused not only his own life, but those of Harry and their loved ones. He thinks about how, take a drink, Lil, the death of Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn, and how this may have pushed Harry over the edge the first time.
He's been a goner since the day he was born. Like, let's
Scroll
just
down.
be honest.
Scroll down to the first week of the month, kids. He thinks about how Harry put his life back together after, only for it to fall apart and become the Green Goblin once more. Remember Inferno, kids?
Unfortunately.
It might be was that last year's Gobble Gobble Bud? Fearing for the safety of his family, Peter sent Mary Jane to stay with Aunt May.
Because, Uncle Mephisto keeps her safe.
No, it's like, hey, if the goblin attacks, yeah, Mary Jane will keep Aunt May safe. Okay.
I mean, she did handle Mysterio in her own book, so. And those feisty redheads, I trust my life with a feisty redhead.
I guess, but I'm like, speaking of Red, it's like, I know most people don't know Peter's identity at this point, but you can't call your good buddy Matt Murdock. Or to help
He's too busy stooping whatever's in Hell's Kitchen.
Hey, there's the thing. Peter's too close to Harry. I'd suggest a swap. Hey, just be like, hey, you go after the goblin, you'll show no mercy, and I'll punch out at whatever D-lister you're after. Oh, the Kingpin? Oh yeah, I don't mind punching Fat Boy in the face. Okay.
We got a score to settle of our own, actually, so that'll work out fine. Oh, Bullseye's in town? Perfect.
That's what they should do one time. Some of these heroes, man, get together, pull their own.
The villains do it all the time. The heroes absolutely should.
I was gonna say, pull their own acts of vengeance, switch off villains, and just.
Oh, you should. Next time we talk to Kelly, we're gonna pitch that.
Yes.
Like, we got an idea for you. If you can make it work, great. Just put podcasters. Just use podcasters in our likeness in the background.
Exactly. Come on. I mean, Ray was in Moon Knight 200. Come on. I know. I'm jealous. But yeah. Spider-Man can one day go like, hey, Bullseye's been bugging you guys for the last 6 months or so. Yeah, he'll never see me coming. Although everyone fights everyone's villains anymore.
Unfortunately.
I know. Fearing for so Mary Jane will stay with Aunt May. When she arrives, May wonders why Mary Jane has come so late at night. When she uses the excuse of a girls' night out falls through, May wonders if Mary Jane and Peter had a fight. Yep, not with each other. Mary Jane rolls with it, and May buys the excuse. Going into the kitchen, Mary Jane notices a bouquet of flowers on display.
Oh no.
When she asks where it came from, that's when she's like,
what in the Joker gas is going on here?
Yeah, she's like, that from
well, she has so many suitors that she don't know.
I know. Yeah. So one of my dead boyfriends.
Or soon to be.
I don't know, man. Willie Lumpkin disappeared, man, before she got him.
Exactly.
When she asks where it came from, May tells her that it came from Peter's friend, Harry Osborn. Look at the flowers, May. That's Walking Dead joke. No, when Carol had to kill a little girl, she told her to look at the flowers before she shot her in the back of the head.
I know the meme. Okay.
Like you've watched more than 2 episodes of Walking Dead. Shut your hole.
Actually, I think I've watched a total of like 6. They're not in any consecutive order or anything, but a total of 6 episodes.
Let me guess. Every Jeffrey Dean all Jeffrey Dean Morgan episodes.
No, it was the first appearance of Michonne.
Okay.
When Carl died.
Okay. Coral.
Yeah, exactly. It's like season 5 finale, season 8 premiere. A couple.
Okay.
And It's like I'm just waiting for it to be supernatural so I can just do an ultimate binge. 15 seasons of The Walking Dead. Spend a summer just binging everything. And then I have to do all the spinoffs now too. So that's the problem.
Well, this series, they're on they're doing it in 3 parts, but this is the last season, season 11.
Really? Are they wrapping up the other because didn't they just get another spinoff?
Well, World Beyond was only ever supposed to be 2 seasons. Fear the Walking Dead is still going, even after they literally nuked Texas.
As you should.
Oh,
I'm from Florida. I can say that. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody else. We're friendly rivals.
And they did say, I guess, after the regular Walking Dead's over, they're spinning off a Daryl and Carol show.
It'll never end. It's a never-ending universe.
And Norman Reedus is just gonna ride that out till they fire him.
He's like, bye, Rick. Good riddance, Rick.
I know, man. He's top dog over there now.
I'm the captain now. Back to this thwipping issue.
That was your Walking Dead commercial break. All right, back at the
listen to Biters. Is Biters still a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, listen to Biters.
Yes, listen to Biters with our friends Diane and Marnell. With our friends Diane.
Sliding down poles.
And Marnell.
Okay, but the pirate movies are very well done.
All right. And they should be joining us before the end of the year, so.
Die Hard with a... Oh, just Die Hard, actually.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Movie lovers.
Mother chucker. Back at the Osborne Manor, the Green Goblin convinces Normie that his Uncle Mark is okay and insists that the family sit down to dinner. Sit down. Liz and Mark comply, but Harry...
Eat your vegetable!
It's Soylent Green is people. But Harry notices that his wife still looks upset, thinking it is just his goblin mask. Yeah.
If I'm gonna be real and don't kink shame me here, I prefer Harry with the goblin mask than without. There, I said it. Somebody had to say it.
Gobble gobble.
Okay, Black Cat.
Call me Batman at this. Call me Batman at this point. Keep the cowl on.
I'll call you Black Cat. Keep the mask on.
Pull yourself up and slip into it. He's trying desperately.
Hey-oh. At the table, Harry explains that he spent the past few days since his last battle with Spider-Man, scroll down 2 weeks ago, confused and trying to think about how to keep his family together. He now knows how to maintain them both the Osborn and Goblin legacies, saying that his father's biggest mistake was to not pay enough attention to the family. Never go against the family, Liz.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Oh, who is this requesting more Noel drops? How funny would it be if it was Noel? Is that you, Ray? Or is that you, Chad? Or is that you, Russell? I don't know.
Usually Russell shows up though.
Hey, all of you, demand Ray send me any Noel audio. We'll get some drops.
Those boobs scare me.
By this point, Spider-Man has realized that Harry would have taken his family to his father's old estate.
Oh, you're a detective all of a sudden? Okay.
Oh no, we'll find out later in the issue. No, he's not.
Oh no, I know.
Hey, he took him to his father's bachelor pad.
Chasing those young chippy blondes around. Allegedly. Not canon anymore, but it's fine.
Planning to use something on young blonde college girls. No, not that, you perverts. Gravity. Searching the property, he is almost shot by a massive goblin in the box armed with a machine gun.
Okay. I know I said I wanted a bazooka, but the more I think about it.
You want a goblin with a machine gun?
Yes.
Gobble gobble.
It's Noel wanting Noel.
It's got your bullets though.
Right, gotcha on it. I don't know. I don't believe that's Noel asking for Noel drops. I think Noel's too classy to ask for his own drops, although watch me be completely wrong.
I mean, what are you saying? I ask for my drops all the time, Philip. What are you saying?
I know. We know you're a freaking lady. Oh, it is Noel. No,
burn.
No, and two, it's like I don't remember Noel like being in the chat room a lot. Oh, I'm not above it.
Nice.
Welcome to the party, pal. A lot of us are.
We're all a little mad here. It's fine.
Hey, just tell Ray, or if I don't know if you have the audio, Noel, send it in, man. I'll cut up more drops because, man, you got a long way to go to catch up with Ray and Lilith.
Or even Charlie.
Sex on the mind. Sex on the mind.
Listen to that pervert. All right. Back to the story. When the wall crawler begins calling out for Harry to show himself,
Hey-o.
A wall suddenly rises from the floor, revealing the hidden dining room. So, see, it wasn't the regular dining room. It was a hidden dining room. What's the name of Harry Potter? Just get
The
me
room of requirement.
Just get me on the show. Okay. Hey, Noel, what do you want to talk, man? You want to? I'll send
we
you.
have so many.
Oh, well, we're done, Noel. I'll send you a list. Yeah. I mean,
Phil's always down for a guest. Always.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you know. Do you talk much DC, Noel? I was gonna say we got enough Marvel for you.
I was gonna say, don't make him do that.
Spider-Man, Daredevil. I mean, I'll get you a nice drunk Lilith Hellfire episode. Don't you worry. That's a trick question. That's every episode. Harry is.
You're number one, Phil.
I know I'm number one, Lilith Hellfire. Harry is furious that Spider-Man has invaded his home and demands to know why the web slinger how the web slinger found them. Spider-Man decides to keep that his secret, but Harry quickly changes.
Who's drunk now, Philip?
I'm not as think as you drunk I am, but Harry quickly changes his tone and invites the hero to sit and eat with them. What are you serving, kid? Some greens?
Jive turkey, bro. Jive turkey.
No.
It's cannibalism, but it's fine.
Gobble gobble. Sausage.
Deciding to see how things play out, Spider-Man sits down and begins to eat. Harry begins accusing the wall crawler of intentionally trying to ruin the Osborn family and theorizes that it is because his own parents left him so long ago.
Rude! He went there.
You're lucky I went to therapy and dealt with that 2 weeks ago.
So lucky. So lucky.
After you gassed me. As Harry goes on his delusional rant about family, Mark Raxton has heard enough and leaps at Harry. Spider-Man's warnings come too late as Harry blasts the Molten Man and begins beating on him for his betrayal of the family. Okay. I know Harry has taken the goblin formula. He has goblin strength now, but still, wouldn't that hurt beating a guy made with like covered in solid metal?
The crazy kicks up the adrenaline, so he's not going to feel that till tomorrow.
Maybe those gloves are padded. I don't know.
I would think so.
You would think. If you're throwing around Sparkle Blast, it better. Spider-Man tells Harry that it is enough and tells him that it ends this evening, that he is leaving with Harry's family with or without him. Furious, Harry puts back on his goblin mask and attacks the hero, telling him that he does not need help. That's when Liz tells him that he should get help for the sake of her and their son, telling him that she doesn't want to happen to Normie what Harry's father did.
It's too late. That kid's seen too much. Mark my words, 5 to 7 years from now, there's going to be a new Green Goblin in town, and it's going to be Normie.
It's not even so much like the violence. It's like so many Jack in the Boxes.
This kid's traumatized, bro.
Oh my God. Everything in our house had the word gotcha written on it.
Honestly, I was surprised he wasn't Kindred. Like, I'm just going to be honest. From like another dimension, aged up.
That was your favorite theory, I think. Yeah.
Yes, it was. I was so disappointed. We need to do something with Normie. This Normie thing has to pay off somewhere down the road.
I told you, man, I wanted Kindred to be Gwen Stacy so bad that she could have pushed Norman off the bridge.
How's it feel?
Gravity's a bitch, ain't it?
Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Literally, because gobble gobble month.
I think the dad jokes are infecting you.
I've been a very big fan of punny business since Kelly and I started our podcast, so you can't just blame it on the dad jokes.
I know.
It's a bit of a heel turn.
Thank you, man. All right, so the goblin becomes upset that his own wife would accuse him of being mad. Oh, speaking of wives, congratulations, Noel, on getting married. Noel's like, doo, doo, doo.
I mean, if that was your choice and you weren't forced into it, congratulations.
Lilith,
We all know how I feel about marriage, but if that's your choice, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, sir.
Lilith, some of us are with our partners for love. We're not like indentured servants like your himbos, your young pretty himbos
Okay, fair enough.
on the waiting list. When he asked Normie if he thinks his father is insane, Normie tells his father that he isn't crazy and that he loves him. This gladdens the goblin, who takes the child out of Liz's hands. He then proclaims that Liz is not one of them. Hearing this causes Liz to collapse to the floor in tears. You don't have that crazy blood in your veins like we do.
Listen, Liz is basically going to be the female Joker at this point. She's going to pull a Martha Wayne from Flashpoint at this point.
Okay, I was thinking about this today. Okay, Harry's always trying to like measure up to that father of his. Okay, one of the biggest Norman moments is when he pushed, probably the biggest moment he's known for is pushing Gwen off that bridge. Who does Harry marry? A blonde.
With a headband.
Kidding. I'm just like, damn.
I'm just saying they do kind of look alike.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. He's trying to be that father.
But Liz is gonna push him off. That's gonna be the plot twist, you see.
Hey-o.
She's gonna tamper with the glider, and we're gonna be rid of Norman forever. Or at least another 30 years.
Spider-Man approaches the Green Goblin, telling him to stop before things go too far.
You sent me a Jack in the Box. It's gone too far.
It gave me the runs. Oh wait, never mind. The restaurant, never mind.
Hey, there will be no Jack in the Box slander as a person from the West Coast.
Hey, I was gonna say I've never had Jack in the Box because they're not around here. But yeah, so Spider-Man tells the Goblin stop before things go too far. His spider sense begins buzzing.
It's ting ting tingling.
No. It's buzzing. It's much stronger than a tingle.
Warning him of danger from behind. As Harry's Goblin glider rises up behind him.
That trick doesn't work anymore. Come on, stop, knock it off.
Harry accuses him worked on Ben Riley. Accuses him.
Well, no offense.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't at me, Spider Pimps. Don't at me.
Hey, you have no room to talk about being with young blonde himbos, okay?
Bigger is better.
Harry accuses him of letting Gwen and his father die. As the Goblin glider speeds toward him, Spider-Man briefly remembers how a similar situation happened the day that Harry's father allegedly died. Allegedly. Spider-Man stands his ground and is struck in the back. However, since this glider doesn't have a spear on the end, the wall crawler is only stunned. I'm pretty sure Norman was stunned that first time too. The Green Goblin lets Normie down, telling him to go to his mother, and gets onto his Goblin glider. The Green Goblin begins laying into the wall crawler, intending to kill Spider-Man to restore the honor of the Goblin legacy, finally proving that he is worthy of the title of the Green Goblin. Spider-Man recovers from this barrage and fights back, telling Harry that he is not the Goblin, but just a sick man. The Goblin gets him into a headlock and begins choking. What is this, professional wrestling?
K-Fab,
A
baby.
heel turn. A bit of a heel turn.
All right. He mocks Spider-Man for being too afraid to act because the Green Goblin knows who he really is, but can't bring himself to harm anyone he cares about. With his last ounce of strength, Spider-Man breaks free, telling Harry that he refuses to allow himself to be afraid anymore. With one final blow, the Green Goblin is knocked out. Spider-Man concludes by telling Harry to tell the whole world that he knows all about Spider-Man. He's no longer scared, and as he has faced so much worse. Man, I'll just go to Mephisto. In the aftermath of the battle, Spider-Man has webbed up the Green Goblin and convinces Liz to call the police so Harry can get the help he needs. Spider-Man then checks on Mark and Normie. Although Mark is okay, young Norman can only look at Spider-Man with a look of utter hatred. Soon the police have come to take the Green Goblin away. Shackled in a high-tech straitjacket, Harry tells all gathered that he has a few things he wants to say. Remember the first week of the month, kids? Although the officers don't care, Spider-Man tells them to let the Goblin say his piece. The Green Goblin tells everyone gathered that he knows who Spider-Man really is, but he won't reveal his true identity just yet. He then begins laughing like a lunatic.
Hey, that's our line.
Harry wishes.
Wrong universe.
It's a maniac laugh. All right, Lilith, what did you think?
Jive turkey being a jive turkey. I love it. Over the top family drama. Love it. I love that for us. No, I thought it was a good issue.
Yes.
Really love the art. Surprised it didn't have more action. Just because who's drawing it and stuff. But no, I liked it from beginning to end. I thought it was a solid B+ issue, but I don't actually like Harry, so that's why it's a B+. He is the best Goblin, though, in my personal opinion.
Oh, over Norman.
I hate Norman. I hate Norman with a passion because they just tried so many things with Norman, and it's so wishy-washy that and all the retcons with Norman, it just annoys the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, because it's like he should have stayed in his Spider-Man corner, but Dark Avengers, everything else, they basically tried to make him Lex Luthor.
Exactly, which Lex Luthor is literally my favorite villain. Nobody can top him, so stop it. Marvel, You don't need a Lex, okay? You have Reed Richards. If you know, you know.
Why?
Nobody tell Charlie, but if you know, you know. But yeah, no, because Harry has a personal connection to Peter, where Norman is just so tangential. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. That's why. But Harry's annoying too in his own way. But sometimes you can feel sorry for him. I've never felt sorry for Norman ever. So.
And he's nothing compared to his greatest enemy, Otto Octavius. Otto Gunther Octavius.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
Honestly, I think Mysterio is Spider-Man's greatest villain, but don't tell Charlie.
Oh.
So yeah, I've come to that conclusion.
I like everything.
Mysterio. That's a bold choice.
Yeah.
That might be a debate.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime. Anytime we need to do some filler for the holidays. Put that on the list.
I was going to say,
Charlie, who is Spider-Man's greatest villain?
Because Charlie will argue it's Otto Octavius for
all day long.
Hours if we let him, yes.
If you'd like to see that debate, let us know. We might put it on the Patreon.
And hey, if you would like to see Noel Looney Tunes Tate, yes, let us know. Now I'll send him a list later, see if he's interested in anything. See, we're not so polite as Ray. You guys cannot go nuts over here.
As he does when he's here. But on his own show, oh my God, you'd think he was a priest. Well, he kind of is actually technically, but you know what I meant.
Who, Ray?
A high priest, yes.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, he sounds like a priest, all right.
Sex on the mind. The hard master.
Take that, Taskmaster.
Hey, yes, all you loonies are welcome. Well, maybe not you, Chad, but everyone else.
Take that back.
I'm joking. Chad's
the power of Chad compels you, okay?
Another drunkard like you. No, he's welcome.
Exactly. Us drunks got to stick together.
Oh my! All right, so yes, I think I'll give the issue a B, as in bad crap crazy. All right, so should we talk the new issue this week?
Yeah, I could talk a little Amazing Spider-Man 77, no problem.
The
Written
first
by Kelly Thompson, art by
Yes.
Sarah Pacelli.
the first issue with writer Kelly Thompson. Yes. And if you guys would like to hear Kelly's thoughts on this and Black
Did you
Widow,
cut up a drop?
I dropped. No, I did not. But there is a like, what is it, like 6-minute preview on the Capes and Lunatics podcast. So yes.
Yeah, I got that last night.
Hey, there's a drop.
You're welcome. I was like, poor guy. Phil never sleeps, guys. I don't know how he does it.
Future me, 45 minutes, 20 seconds. All right. Yeah, no. So yes, go get the Patreon. And again, the good thing about Patreon, even if you're not there that month, it'll still be sitting there for you. So along with all of our other interviews, because
Chichester chats and
yeah,
so
Sam-
much more.
JMD Mateus is coming up. Yes. All right. So, I mean, we talked to Kelly about it, but okay, what did you think about 77?
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. I am so nervous about this Beyond Corporation. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm so like, the anticipation's killing me.
And I knew Kelly couldn't come out and say it, but I mean, I think they're at the end of this, we're spinning some kind of Ben Rowley book out of this.
Absolutely. She's not allowed to say, or she didn't know, but yeah, it's obvious. I don't know to what end, because again, as we said in the interview, synergy. So what is all the fuss about Ben Reilly all of a sudden? Are they losing the rights to Peter Parker to Sony?
Or hey, that's what sells over there. I mean, they already have enough Spider books, so So I mean, that's what I was kind of asking her last night. It's like it almost seems like
we got the throwback with Mr. JMD Mateus as well. So
yes, oh yeah, that's coming in January. Yeah, but no, it seems like Ben's like starting to lose his memory, Peter's memories.
He's got to be his own person sometime, Philip.
That's what I'm wondering, if like by the end of this, not only is he going to lose Peter's memories, but also I wonder if his face is going to get messed up, so he's going to look like someone else, maybe not Peter,
not a blonde Peter.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly.
Do the curtains match the drapes? That's what we want to know.
A Ben Rowley who's finally his own man.
That's what I've been wanting for him. And I would prefer if he was Sorcerer Supreme, but I know that's not going to happen. That's just our running joke.
Finally, a Ben Rowley who's his own man, a new face, no Peter memories. So finally, after all these years, truly a superior Spider-Man.
Oh! Nobody tell Charlie.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they put out Ben Rowley, the superior Spider-Man? Oh my God. He would have a heart attack.
This isn't Otto.
In the butt is fine.
I want good things for Ben. I do. I feel like he got really screwed, but at the same time, Peter's my guy. But like, I still want good things for Ben.
Yes, I'm curious what they're going to go with this, and it sounds like from what Kelly was hitting around that maybe we're getting a daughter or Daughters of the Dragon. So
I absolutely know we are. Like I said, I saw that rumor floating around in April, and the fact that they're kind of writing that into this particular story, into a Spider book, a high profile book, it all but confirms it.
Yeah, so, Kelly better be writing it.
I agree, or it's her and what was his name that wrote the issue? Oh no, I'm pulling to Kelly Thompson. I can't remember the
name. Jen McKay.
Yes, if they took turns or even co-wrote together, I would love that.
Oh yeah,
I did think he did a great job.
Or how who else getting in there? Carla Pacheco.
Yeah, is she too busy?
I don't know. I mean,
like everybody's so busy with like a lot of the older like writers and artists like leaving or retiring and stuff. Like it's on the new class, as it were. So it seems like everybody's doing at least 2 or 3 books and are exclusive. So
that is it. Kelly is so busy. I think Kelly should maybe do half of it and like Carla pick up, and help her. Oh my God.
I think that would be great. And we're just going to put that into the atmosphere.
Oh, that's going on social media tonight.
It's like, wouldn't it be great?
Yes. But
not to put something else on their plates, but wouldn't it be great?
Well, remember, she couldn't remember what issue that was, like the Daughters of the Dragon special. Jed McKay was like, oh my God, speaking of busy, man, he put out all his November books on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I just did see that.
But yes, November 17th, Amazing Spider-Man 87.BEY. Bay.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, November 24th, Giant Sized Black Cat #1.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that actually.
I know, but it's like so I don't know if it's gone for good or just on hiatus, the regular Black Cat series.
Yeah, I think it's gone for good and it might be getting a reboot.
Yes. And I believe both her and Ben are in Death of Doctor Strange Spider-Man #1.
Yep.
So yeah, so look at that. Jed's writing some Spider-Man in November. Yeah. The Spider-Man Death of Doctor Strange issue.
It's a great time to be a Spider-Man fan, as long as that week doesn't happen where we don't get a Spider book again.
Oh no, I think with that BEY issue, I think November might be the month we get one every week. So
nice.
I think there was one month they're like, hey,
hey man, we're gonna get used to it, so they're gonna have to figure it out. Like, you can't just do this to us, okay?
Oh god, no, that's when Savage Spider-Man's gonna start.
I know.
But oh yeah, and again, not to disappoint anyone, yes, Moon Knight 5 comes out this November 17th. So
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
We pander. Don't you want to be pandered to? You can be pandered to for only starting at $1.
Exactly. All it takes is $1, man, for our lips to reach for
We're a cheap date.
Oh hell.
But I do like the use of the villains in this book specifically. So,
and again, that cliffhanger with Morbius at the end.
Morbius.
That's right.
Where's that movie? They might as well just cancel that movie. That movie's useless now.
Well, that's January, isn't it?
Is it?
Last I heard, unless they moved it again, I thought it was January.
I wouldn't be surprised if they moved it again.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, they put Venom out, and I thought Venom did pretty good, so. It's Sony.
True. Touche.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. Yeah, looks like right now it's still set for January 28th.
All right.
All right, throw it in.
That's what they said.
So
I like this cover a lot. I'm so sad that people gave her grief about the cover. Like, the cover's supposed to pull you in. Just because it doesn't match your headcanon, like,
why?
Come on, man.
Who do they think it was? And again, it's like I didn't get them. I didn't get it right away. I thought maybe it was
like the arm, obviously.
Yeah, no, but I didn't get it at first. But I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. It was Misty. Okay, I had no problem with that. I don't know why people complain about stupidest stuff.
Trolls. I mean, I've complained about stupid stuff in the comic books too, but
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I like Kelly Thompson. As you'll hear in the interview, I'm thoroughly invested in her work, both in Marvel and in other places as well. So I trust her. So I mean, trust is earned. So if you've never read anything by Kelly Thompson, I don't know how you're a Marvel fan and have never read anything by Kelly Thompson, but I get it. I can see it. But just remember, people are human. There's actually another human on the other side of that profile.
Like I said, I was trying to tell her, I know it feels bad when they come at you, but it's like, that's because people are so passionate and love the characters and the stories and stuff.
Yeah, I tore Kevin Smith apart, rightly so, for He-Man. So, I'm a toxic fan sometimes.
Oh, that's coming back soon too, isn't it?
Yeah, the Tila Show Part 2. Hooray. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, and I don't know if they're gonna do it here or the J.M.D. Mateus book, but I'm like, Dr. Kafka like sees him unmasked and stuff. I'm like, does she know?
Everybody's coming back. This might be his Dr. Sandra plot resolver.
No. He has Janine. That's what
does he though? Maybe they're breaking up.
I don't know. Well, no, well, that's what
maybe she dies, gets pushed off a bridge. Who knows? Anything's possible.
That's what I was telling Ray on the last Pimps episode. I was just like, I'm like, all we need is Miles Morales to get himself a redhead, and every Spider-Man will have a redhead now.
Gwen is not going to let that happen. Hate to break it to you. She will push Mary Jane off the bridge herself from her universe. She's like, I'm breaking up the band. Goodbye.
He's not even with Gwen. He's with what's-her-face, Raptor.
Like I said, she's waiting in the shadows. Mark my words. She's waiting in the shadows. You ain't heard that from me, though.
I'm gonna beat you down just like time beat down your grandfather.
Oh, burn.
But yeah, no, I'm still here for this. Oh my lord. And I love, was it Bleeding Cool? I think somebody had that with that scene with Aunt May and Mary Jane in the hospital. Like, yeah, Peter's in a coma. It's not looking good, but never once do either one of the ladies think about going to Mephisto for help.
They know what's up.
I do like, it's like, oh, I could, Mary Jane's like, I called Dr. Strange. You know, he's kind of dead. I called Tony Stark.
Good riddance.
I called Tony Stark. He's into something. It's like, yeah, don't reference that current Iron Man stuff because Ben's with him in space as the Scarlet Spider. So don't reference that current Iron Man stuff.
It's like, yeah, you're on your own on this one, buddy. Again.
Ben and Misty are in space with Tony in that Iron Man book right now. Don't mention that right now. Don't. This comes after. It has to.
So funny.
Oh my lord.
Oh, shout out to Spider-Woman 16, by the way, this week.
Yes. Kind of
I think that was like the second best Marvel book this week.
That was really good. I mean, yeah, the story and art are always good, but wrapping that whole thing up with their brother and everything, and
yeah,
her niece is gonna be like a teenage billionaire now.
I wish I could relate.
Oh my god, Carla, are you gonna have scenes with her like going to her teenage niece for like loan and stuff?
That would be hilarious.
Spider-Man.
I think that the conclusion was definitely very satisfying, and I can't wait to see what the next arc brings. Like I'm fully invested now. I'm all caught up as of issue 16. So
that's
remind me to speak more about it.
Oh yeah,
we just always have so many books all the time.
I know.
So.
Oh, we need a Carla interview. I've heard her talking to Ray and Sarah, and oh my god, she's a hoot. But we definitely need her on Patreon.
Nice.
All right. So anything else?
Nope. I think that pretty much sums it up.
All right. So let me pull up the old schedule here. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I know it's coming because it's almost the end.
It's gonna be ho time.
I don't even know what you're doing over your vacation. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to say she dates hoes, but anyway, okay, yes, again, in 1 week, another Scarlet Pimps episode. It is a good time to be a pimp.
Nice.
I'm sure I'll talk with Ray, and hopefully Matt Kona will be back, talk to all the amazing issues that have come out since 75, and also Sensational Spider-Man #0, Amazing Spider-Man 407, Web of Scarlet Spider 3 and 4, and New Warriors 67.
Oof, New Warriors. Bless your heart.
It was a crossover.
I know.
But yes, it's the first time Ben Reilly became Spider-Man. And then we start our December. Again, first week of December, Amazing Spider-Man 165 and 166. The Lizard, Stegron, Christmas. Here we go. And then again,
and the Lizard got away. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells.
And in 2 weeks, like I said, it's again a great time to be a pimp because your other Scarlet Spider episode for Spider-Man 64, Spectacular Spider-Man 230, and Spider-Man Unlimited #11. Oh, I think that's the one with the black cat. Oh, that's right. Her and Ben have already met. That's right. And again, it's almost
he just didn't recognize her eyes. He recognized her boobs.
Look at that drop. And then in 3 weeks, it's gonna be that time already, man. We're gonna have our Spider-Man No Way Home review, probably with some of our friends. So at least some professor. I hope it's good. Come on.
It's a Sony production. That's my only hesitation.
I know, but they put out Into the Spider-Verse. That was good.
That was animated.
I know. Well, Disney has some oversight. Come on.
Okay. But I mean, there were leaks from everywhere, so now I don't trust anything.
I know. And then the last episode of the year, that's right, kids, the 3rd annual Thwippy Awards.
The Whippies.
Yes. Do you have a list of the same categories, or should we do new categories?
If you want to add some new categories, go ahead, edit it, and send it to me. Not a problem.
Okay. Do you have the original list? Yes.
Ooh, it's somewhere in our long chain of communications.
Hey-oh. All right. So, hey, any suggestions for categories, kids, or anything else? Email us.
Favorite? Did we do favorite villain? I'll look at it and we'll go over it. Put it in the Facebook group. I'm sure people have thoughts.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say if he doesn't join us for comic books, Noel might have to join us for some movie review, maybe Die Hard or Spider-Man.
Nice.
Throw you into the deep end next to Charlie Esmond, kid.
If you can hold your own with Charlie, you can hold your own anywhere.
Whoa.
It's enjoyable, and somehow I got pregnant.
Hey-oh.
Can't relate. I refuse that energy.
Oh, I'm going to wear a gimp mask and murder people.
That's more up my alley.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Anyway.
Purely an herbal girl. Purely.
She loves her snacks, kids. Anyway, yeah, so send your thoughts on all the upcoming stuff. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Man, I think she did have her snacks already. And remember, you can follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Join our Web of Spider-Man Facebook fan group, now at 2.5 thousand members.
Join the fun.
Suck it, Moon Knight. Anyway, yes. No, I love Into the Night. So find
the Moon Knight podcast.
So find links to all of that, all of the social medias for all of our shows, links to the YouTube channel, See Lilith Hellfire. Tell me I'm number one.
Number one.
Hey, oh. And most importantly, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Again, we're out here on our own. There's no Beyond Corporation. It's just us paying for this out of our own pocket. And again, it's not like we're just begging for donations. We give you content. We give you monthly DG Chichester chats. We just have Kelly Thompson is up there now. Jam D. Mateus is coming, and more. Gimme. So yes.
Not to mention access to all our old interviews.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a plethora of fun.
Specials 2020. We're doing the superhero movie brackets. We're gonna find the worst movie bracket style. Again, we need to make a list of those too. All right, so
we'll have our end of the year conference soon, Philip. I promise.
Okay, I know she likes the boardroom style. She sets that briefcase down. Meanwhile, there's puppies in it. Anyway, so yes, so fine. Or if you want to buy merch, cups, shirts, phone cases, and more coming soon. Find links to all of it. Ooh, look, it's see-through. All in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee.
You don't need to know what I'm drinking.
linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. The drink doesn't scare me, it's the smoking. Anyway, Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course, making comments and only Star Trek and Stargate related content at Lilith Hellfire69 on the TikTok.
Bigger is better.
Speaking of which, yeah, definitely check out a new merch store. I hear the tumbler is bigger. You can fit more in there.
That's a mouthful.
Only if you're an amateur.
Whoa, what?
The big finish.
Jazz hands. Play me out, Phil. It's so salty.
I'm in shock. Like Liz Osborne, I'm in shock. Again, come back in 1 week. Another Pimps episode. That's right. That crazy Australian pimp will be back.
Exciting times to be.
Sausage Man.
No. Yes. But until then, swing on back.
Thwip. It's a Jack in the Box.